Hey everybody, welcome back to Northernlion Plays The Binding of Isaac. We're going to start as Isaac, hopefully erase the taste of that terrible run from my mouth here. That was, you know, a Judas run where, let's be honest, it was my fault as much as anybody else's. But, you know, we had the ultimate killer in Isaac, basically. Bad luck plus bad play. When you have bad luck, sometimes you can recover with really good play. When you have good luck, you can cover up for some really terrible plays. When you have bad luck and bad play, you're going to find yourself in a pretty difficult position. This is also not the greatest kind of turn of events for us there to open the floor with, but at least we did find the secret room, and we picked up some money that we didn't have earlier. Yeah. Curse room was kind of shitty, and the secret room was kind of shitty in turn, but that's okay. You're wondering why I'm not picking up that spirit heart. It's to try to keep myself alive here, give myself a little bit more incentive to not get hit, which clearly, as you can see, is working out fantastically right now. And in addition, if we can bring that full spirit heart down to the next floor, get a deal with the devil, make good stuff happen. But it does rely on us not getting hit here. It's not bad play that caused me to be so low on HP, mind you. I shouldn't have been hit once by that Gemini, but it's the fact that we did what you do oftentimes when you find curse room into secret room on the first floor, and that's you know, you walk through the curse room into the secret room, and that's a 2 red heart gamble that usually does leave you low on HP, but it provides you with something of benefit. We didn't really benefit from much here, but we lived, and that's important. We got another spirit heart drop as well, which is super nice. So we picked up meat as well. Like, I can't complain about any of the stuff that's going on with that, in that respect, I should say. Oh, man. There's a golden poop here? That might have been even better than a tinted rock. That's okay. We got a key for the next floor and a human heart. Man, we're going to be stacked on HP. Doubled our HP on one floor. Yeah. No, we didn't. Sorry, I already picked up meat. I got confused there for a second. I thought there was an eternal heart, but it's just spirit hearts. Yeah. Well, we got 2 HP. We got meat, and that will include a damage upgrade. That's pretty much all there is to it. That's really good. And I'd say we have a very good chance at snagging a deal with the devil here, and I'm really, like, if I could ask for a run here, a certain kind of run, I sincerely would just ask for a common, like, a very standard stock run where, you know, inside of our deal with the devil here, if we get one, which we should have a very good chance of, inside of our deal with the devil here, we find, like, the Pact, or the Mark, or something like that, or the Spirit of the Night. Oh, man, that's potentially really good news for our shop there. I'm not, you know, necessarily thinking that I need to be too aggressive with any pickups. I don't want to necessarily become guppy. I just want to pick up 1, or if they're really good, 2 deal with the devil items, get the heck out, and have a, you know, a nice run, get home to my family, keep everybody safe, you know the deal. So we're about halfway through this fight. Our damage, you know, it's a noticeable difference when you get meat. It does help. Unless it's a placebo effect, in which case I was just joking. Don't take out your frustrations on me anonymously over the internet. Okay, cube of meat. Tempted to get that tinted rock, but I guess we can do it whenever we want. That's a little bit of a disappointment. As much of a disappointment as a free deal with the devil item can be, this is it. So, we're fighting Krampus. Usually, the kiss of death on Krampus is that you end up losing, not confidence, but concentration, and you take some damage that you don't want to take, which prevents you from having the highest percentage chance to get a deal with the devil on the next floor as you're losing spirit hearts. Or maybe sometimes you just die against Krampus, because it's a, you know, pretty difficult fight for super early in the game, but we're doing fine, thanks to meat, I think. Oh, that was bad. I really thought I got out of the way. It must have been close. Got 80% of the way through here. Ooh, that was even worse. That one, I really thought I got out of the way of. There we go. Free cube of meat is fine. We still have a spirit heart backing us up for the next floor. We're still going to save this this bomb, because we could use it to bomb our way into a special room. But if there is a tinted rock, then that would give me a great ability to go to the curse room and still be able to take spirit hearts down to the next floor, which is always nice. And human heart. I always walk away from that trinket because I think it's bad, but, you know, if we don't have any other trinket backing us up right now, might as well take it. It's very difficult. Ooh, that was scary. Very difficult to complain about any run where, money? Ooh, a pill. About any run where you've gotten damage upgrades consistently. So the pill is puberty. There's no way we're going to be able to bomb our way into either of these special rooms. yeah, either the shop or the item room, they're both going to be inaccessible by bombs. So I think we kind of come through here, and that shows us where the secret room is at least. And I thought if there's money in here, then we can go to the shop. I found pills and something else. Oh my god, really? Well, I don't mind losing red hearts in this situation. Let's see if we can teleport out. Hey, balls of steel. That's actually really nice. So we'll use a bomb here, and maybe there will be enough money here to take us to the shop, or make the shop viable, and there's not, but that's okay. So we'll end up using our key and possibly our reroll on the item room as well. You can't say that I didn't at least try to get everything done there that needed to be done. Okay. I don't know why I hit the spacebar immediately. Would I rather have Brother Bobby or the attack fly? Honestly, it's going to sound like revisionist history. I'd rather have the attack fly, though. I think the attack fly is totally okay. So now that we have these spirit arts, we don't have the bomb, which means we can't open up the tinted rock in the boss room or near the boss room. No, it's in the boss room. But that's okay, too. I don't need to open up that tinted rock because I have the spirit hearts backing me up. So it's down to the next floor. I'd say that floor went okay. The attack fly, you know, it's not the item that you're going to necessarily bring home to Mom. You're not going to say, hey, look, Mom, I'm marrying this attack fly. Aren't you proud of me? But it is nice to have in a pinch. I'm kind of uncomfortable with where this metaphor is going now. I didn't mean it like that. But hopefully you understand what I'm getting at. Good. Extra bomb. I'm gonna take the risk to, like, put the bomb down here in the hopes that maybe our shop is adjacent to us. I doubt it is. Yeah, so it turns out to be a waste of a bomb, but if it had given us access to the shop, that would have been nice. And truth be told, you know, losing one bomb, it's not an enormous coup for the game or anything like that. And again, we're hoping to continue our streak of getting, like, one kind of DPS upgrade per floor. We got meat on the first floor, and lump of coal on the second floor. Neither of those are, you know, game winners in and of themselves, but potentially could contribute to winning a game if we are able to stack up some more damage on top of it. Who are we fighting? It's going to be Pestilence. I've had a lot of trouble with Pestilence lately. I'm going through a weird period where, you know, bosses that I've previously thought were real easy are causing me some issue. Luckily, I've been kind of given a very nice window of opportunity here. I have a ton of spirit hearts to work with. Decent damage. Shouldn't be... Oh my god, are you kidding me? I thought I was, like, way above that shot. Like, even when I looked at the shot coming in, it was like, there's no way I'm getting hit by that. It's okay, though. That damage is meaningless. We should have a lower chance of getting a deal with the devil because I got one on the last floor, unless Krampus doesn't count, but still a chance. Work with me here, game. Work with me here. And good stuff. Pardon me, still a little under the weather. This is exactly what I would have wanted. A free flying item is just, it's very old school, and I like it. Monster Manuel is terrible, and I didn't really want to invite the whole guppiness into this situation. I hope we get a key. I would very much like to actually be able to open one of the special rooms on this floor, but even if we don't, it's turned out okay. There it is, and we're going to use that to go to the shop. This is the last floor where shops are guaranteed to not have a mini-boss in them, so if we have a reroll ready for that, that could play into more rerolls in the future, more secret rooms, etc., etc. Pretty unlikely to get a second reroll if this first one's bad. Reroll the ladder into the ladder. Shit is so frustrating. And I was hoping, like, worst case scenario, there would at least be a key in there. There wasn't, so we'll be leaving. I still think this floor worked out for the best for us, even though we did trade 2 HP for what we got. So be it. This is where we are. There's not much we can change about that. And now we really probably only need about one more good damage item, and that would, I'm not going to say that it would give me a win guaranteed, but it would put me in a position where winning would be certainly not out of the question, and we're still very early in the game, so we can stack up more and more on top of that as well. Okay. 23 cents, one bomb, which, what am I thinking there? I'm trying to stand so close to him when I have Lump of Coal, especially. On the bright side, we did, you know, in our own explosion, I guess, unlock the secret room. Just play a little smarter. That's the thing I want to tell myself right now. Maybe we could bomb our way into the item room through there. I maybe should have tried that, but no. Well, maybe we could bomb our way through to the shop through there. Don't take red heart damage here. Okay, good, good, good. You got into a little bit of a speed wobble there, but I pulled it back. Red chest with 2 spirit hearts. That is exceptionally lucky. Okay, now I'm feeling a little bit more confident about our chances on this floor. Don't throw it. I've been throwing a lot of these deals with the devil lately. Just stay calm, stay confident, be good. Cool. Used a bomb to reroll that unicorn horn. Gave us Bob's Rotten Head, which at least gives us a chance at maybe getting into the shop for free. Again, you know, when I do that, I don't expect that it's going to work out. If it does, sweet. But that one didn't even cost us a bomb, because I was going to go for the reroll anyway. And again, keys. Some keys would be very nice. There is a penny there. We know we're not going to fight Pestilence on this floor, so we've got to be wary that we're probably going to be dealing with a more difficult boss. Mind you, we're a little stronger. You know, absolutely stronger as a result of the fact that we can fly now. Lots of bosses are kind of hard countered by that. War, for example, is an obvious one. Okay, this is kind of painted myself into an uncomfortable corner here. Oh, man, that should have been damaged. That was really dumb on my part. I didn't take stock of that other one down there. Okay, well, we've got the timing perfect. No bombs. And an easy boss. So, you know, some good, some bad. We're going to stay as far away as we possibly can because Lump of Coal is a huge bonus for us if we can do that extra damage. And then, again, our deal with the devil chances should be a lot lower on this floor because of the 2 that we've gotten in the past. But if we can get one, I should very much like to. And a 1 heart like Mom's knife would make me feel so happy right now. No deal with the devil. Just plain HP. That's fine. No bombs, so I can't even reroll that secret room item yet. But starting to feel pretty good. We're stacking up some decent stuff here. Just stand like right here, and they only shoot from that platform. Should be super easy to dodge. No bombs, really? So what's the hook of this run? There's always a yin and a yang. Right now the hook is no consumables. That's not really that exciting. I kind of wish maybe they would give me something in my favor as well. An arcade would be extremely useful here. And it could still happen. I think it's probably a bit on the unlikely side. There's not very much floor left. And the 30 cents are pretty much meaningless if I can't get into the shop to actually use them. There's a champion here, so this is kind of our last-ditch effort. Single penny. Alright, well, there's still the consumable at the end of the room. Half heart. Okay, well, there's not a whole lot we can do with that information. That's another item room and another shop down the drain, and a secret room that we can't access, and a boss trap room that we can't access. I mean, we could go to that self-sacrifice room. I don't really want to, though. I think the spirit hearts are more valuable for future floor deals with the devil. Potentially. I don't know. We're on the depths, so it should be a little easier than you might expect. Slightly easier than average to get a deal with the devil, because the average is somewhere between the depths and Necropolis. Oh, there you go. Good start. Thank God I didn't get hit again. It came kind of close there. And this is an interesting room. If only we could get, like, a freaking key, we could make so much use out of this shop. Even if it does have greed on it. Maybe a reroll pedestal or something. And you know what? Because we're here, and this is a chest, I had to go through with it. And 2 keys is pretty much exactly what I would have wanted. Alright, so this is a wild card of a mob trap room. Starting out with some angel fetuses. Well, not angel fetuses, just regular kind of floating fetuses, I guess. After they get taken out, it's going to be the easy one. Hoppers and a spider. Sounds like the worst hipster gastropub on the west side. Hoppers and a spider. Our spiders are naturally brewed in a wooden cask that used to hold Rasputin's cock after he died. What do we have in here? Alright. Well, shop comes first. Nun's habit. That was easy. Sorted out very, very quickly. You know what? I am going to go to the curse room right away. Because we can fly, we're only going to get a little hurt by it. And if we wanted to, we could go back and buy that other spirit heart. I will do that if it looks like we're going to be in a rough spot. But I thought since we had a reroll, why not get that sorted right away? So I'm playing a little fast and loose here, but our attack fly is doing some damage. It's not... Oh, that was so bad. It's not the attack fly that is super far away from us. It's actually got a very tight radius, which is a bad thing for using it aggressively, but I guess it makes it a little bit better defensively. Wish I hadn't taken that damage, but, you know, if we have some butts for candies and nuts, we'd all have a Merry Christmas, wouldn't we? That's what people want for Christmas these days, if candies and nuts. Really put it into perspective, I read a story, it was probably a few years ago at least, and it was like this kid, I mean, you know, he was not well off, but it was also the 18th century, so it was, you know, not many people were well off. And Christmas came around. It might not have been the 18th, it might have been the 19th century in England or something like that. But anyway, Christmas came around, and he's like, what do I want for Christmas? Dude, it would be so, I'm paraphrasing, it would be so dope to get a fucking orange. And I was like, man, standards have changed. This is not to say like, oh, kids these days, blah, blah, blah. Because I'm sure, you know, an orange was a big deal back in those days. But now, if you gave a kid an orange for Christmas, they would be like, I could, you know, buy one of these with the revenue for my Call of Duty channel on YouTube, right? Don't give me an orange. Give me a freaking, I don't know, Tickle Me Elmo Optimus Prime. I don't know much about toys, in case you haven't noticed. And again, I hesitate to turn that into like a kids these days. It's more like a, wow, our society's come a long way. And I mean, that kid who was getting an orange was probably like, dude, that's so crazy that I'm getting an orange. Oranges don't grow in Victorian England. They had to be imported from like one of our many colonial holdings. The kids in the 15th century just got a little bit of meat and a, you know, a work sentence. It's not really, it doesn't really make any sense, but you know what I mean. We're gonna keep moving on here. I've lost focus a little bit, but the floor's gone okay. We have a Spirit Heart protecting us. Spirit Hearts protecting us are one of the most valuable resources in the game. For me, at this point in my life. We may look for the secret room, or we may not. I haven't yet decided. Bombs have been in kind of short supply. Now we have 6 of them. That's better. Let's take out this guy, and I'm keeping it quiet here because I'm nervous a little bit. Want to see what boss we have to deal with. We're not going to get another reroll, which means we're going to be stuck with infestation. Oh, this is ideal. All right. So, if possible, I would love to get in sync to the point where our attack fly can actually do damage, and it's looking like that was the sync right there. Yeah, that was solid. All right. So now we'll have like another 4. Oh, no, I botched it. Totally screwed this. Okay. Good. Thank you, and yes, we'll just keep this going. All right, don't mind if I do. And wouldn't you know it, the attack fly is ready to go right away. No deal with the devil on that surprises me a lot. But we're not going to be using our reroll on Squeezy there. We'll be very happy to take it. Again, it does slightly improve our damage. It's keeping with my newfound goal of get 1 slight damage improvement per floor. And it looks like we will be rerolling Infestation then. With 8 bombs, there's no way I can justify not going to the secret room then. So we'll pop 1 down here. 1 down here. Well, at least I didn't waste a key on this floor. Because we could not have accessed our special rooms that way. Put 1 down here and 1 down here. Got very lucky that I didn't waste a bomb there. Oh man, Transcendence. So Transcendence is going to get rerolled instead. Into a 1-up. Which is fine. I was kind of looking forward to rerolling Infestation, but here we are. I don't like shooting the fire just because it's annoying now. The cube of meat does help when it hits, but it doesn't hit all that often because it's doing this weird rotation thing here. Alright, Infestation joins us. I'm not going to shoot all this poop. That's an exercise in tedium. And yeah, now I wish that I hadn't taken Spirit of the Night and just waited for Transcendence, but you can't rely on that happening every time, you know? You'll find yourself in a very bad place if you do that. Hey, I'm not going to pick up Brimstone because Mom's knife might show up later. Oh, I'm dead. But I was right, technically speaking. Okay. Depths Part 2, or Necropolis. It's Necropolis. We're not super anything right now. We're not super healthy. You know, we don't have a ton of HP. We're not super strong. I was trying to dodge there. I'm not sure if I walked into, like, my own fly or something. Yeah, we don't have a... What the hell happened there? I was right up against the wall. Okay, the Spirit Arts are hemorrhaging here. Stay on target. Don't want to lose 5 Spirit Arts on 1 room, especially since I don't have that many. But yeah, we're not super high damage. We're not super high HP. We're just kind of a very balanced run, which in a way is what I asked for. And now it's like, be careful what you wish for, fucker. because I really, really want to get some more damage. So Poison Touch is okay. Skeleton Key is kind of what I've held out for in the past when we have a lot of rerolls potentially coming on a floor like this. So now that we have Skeleton Key, we can totally make our way into the shop, which I'm assuming is going to have greed in it, but whatever. Maybe we'll have rerolls that we can use on Steam Sale. Or the Quarter if we fight Super Greed, either way. And now we'll definitely be able to access the item room. It's actually, we've had a pretty good run, considering that I've skipped like half of the item rooms and almost all the shops. The one shop I went to had the ladder in it, then I re-rolled it and it became the ladder again. So I'm feeling alright about the way this run is going and its future potential. But we're not quite there yet. So Blue Candle is it's very tempting. I think I'm gonna go with it. We can always come back for that D6 if we want to reroll whatever's in the item room. But I think at this point I have to make a decision to take some damage. And on the 2 runs ago I had the option to take Blue Candle, and I was almost there, and I almost gone through with it. And then I decided, you know what? You know, we got Brimstone, we don't need Blue Candle anymore. We can afford to keep the D6. I think on this one, taking Blue Candle's a little bit more of an important decision. You can see, like, immediately what effect this is having on this run. We're actually doing damage again, which feels nice. Yes. Now we'll probably go back with the D6. Blue Candle was very fun while it lasted, thank you very much. But with our ability to fly, how can I not take a fetus item? Especially on a run where we've been kind of in a bit of a sore spot so far, right? We've been in a bit of a way, as they might say. Now, again, we're in a great position here. All we gotta do is not throw now. This has been a pretty good floor for us, I'd say. Shop actually had something useful. We may or may not end up getting something useful out of it now, but at least temporarily it gave us something of value. What could we use now? Well, we definitely don't need any more like a high damage items. That was a little scary there. Suppose we could use, well, we could use more HP or a means to generate Spirit Hearts. So a Relic or a Miter or, you know, I might even be able to be convinced to take the Nail at this point, or Book of Revelations. Because again, I don't really see that our D6 has too much pull for us right now. You may disagree, though. Let's try out Blue Candle's reroll. It becomes Notched Axe. That calls for a stretch, because fuck that. It's a bit of a stretch thinking I'd ever take that item. Still remember, vaguely taking it in Wrath of the Lamb for the first time and being like, hey, this is like a Minecraft-y type item. I wonder what it does, if it's like a super high damage overhead smash or something like that. I don't know. And then, nope, it's just a piece of dog shit, basically. Occasionally, there's probably people that got into Isaac so recently that they just don't know what Notched Axe does because nobody ever picks it up. You are the chosen people. Never change that. Red patch, better than Child's Heart, but who cares, basically, because we're already at the boss room, which we're not going to go through yet. Because it would be, I think, stupid of me to do that without re-rolling the shop item one more time. This is not a one run, by the way. Definitely not. I have lost many a fetus run. Even with flying items, I've thrown with the best of them. I'm the Roger Clemens of throwing things. Doesn't really make any sense. Map. Acceptable. Mostly, one thing I gotta keep vigilant about, I'm a little bit still cough medicined up here, but one of the things I gotta stay vigilant about, keep your mind fresh, is looking for these second secret rooms. Because those, I mean, they're not gonna be the be-all, end-all. They're probably not gonna make an enormous difference, but being able to get maybe like half of an extra HP per floor could make a difference. Seriously? Like, just work with me here. So, a blood bank showing up is interesting. It's the wrong floor for it, but I appreciate it nonetheless. We are going to go pretty hard on this. And there you go. That's one of the reasons we would do that. And that becomes homing bombs now, which is actually a really good pickup considering the items that we have, or the item that we have that defines this run right now. And I'm actually a little salty that we have a second level Meat Boy because he's causing my bombs to get shot. I don't know if there's some way we could like dodge to make that not happen. Sorry, individual Penny, I'm gonna leave you back there. And if I get hit by one of these blue spikes walking through that, I'm going to be so mad. But hey, we got homing bombs now. Maybe that'll mitigate a little bit of the loss. Alright, if we are looking for second secret rooms, I only see like 3 more locations where it could possibly be. So we're going to check here. Thanks. Much appreciated. We're going to check here. Here. Thank you. It's close enough, probably. Here. There we go. The other one would have been like directly above us on the next room. And we got a bomb and an extra key there. We pretty much have unlimited bombs and unlimited keys. So really, a bombs or key peel would be the worst thing for us right now, but no big deal. Alright, we made it. Necropolis 2 is, it's been a great floor for us. The homing bombs, maybe not as effective as I would like here. One of them just came back to bite me in the ass. I don't really care about getting a deal with the devil at this point, but like, if we could somehow finagle a deal with the angel in spite of the fact that I've taken deals with the devil, that would be great. 2 more spirit hearts and a bomb there. The bomb is effectively worthless, but the spirit hearts are anything but. There we go. And we got HP, which is pretty much like the stat that we need to get up as quickly as possible if we're gonna have a very, very strong chance of winning. We already have a very strong chance of winning, but if we want to get, like, all the way, that's what we're gonna need. If I was a boss, where would I be? Probably straight down? That would be my prediction. I think homing bombs are actually maybe a little bit of a negative for me right now. Because I'm misusing them, but still. Good stuff. Alright. I'm trying to amp up the drama a little bit because, you know, we are in a very privileged position relative to your average Isaac run. That being said, things can and still do go terribly wrong on a regular basis in my regular Isaac runs. Really don't need those keys. Where were those keys like 2 floors ago when I was like, please, sir, let me get the Yum Heart so I can at least get a reroll in? No. That's my best, you know, not Mark Twain. Who am I? Charles Dickens. There we go. I always get Mark Twain and Charles Dickens confused. Doesn't make any damn sense. It's, you know, slightly different eras, different nationalities, totally different writing style. I found pills. Well, yeah, there's no reason not to keep it, I guess. And our bombs, in case you didn't notice, are also spectral. They will totally go over rocks, so we can take advantage of that. Let's see what we earn here. It's going to be a 3rd level cube of meat, which I worry about because it does actually put us in a position where, you know, Meat Boy's going to be kicking bombs at us all the freaking time. And that's real annoying. So I may actually just not pick it up. But I can't help but feel that that would be like a little bit looking a gift horse in the mouth, wouldn't it? Well, yeah, we'll take it. Alright, Meat Boy, don't make me regret this, please. That's all I ask. I'm gonna say that probably top left is where I would expect to find our bosses here. And we have a serious advantage over Wrath in that, first off, we have a lackey who will do all of our, you know, our legwork for us, even if we do nothing. Then, we have unlimited bombs, and we can fly, and we can shoot those bombs through rocks. So this guy's probably like, damn, dude, this is not a fair fight at all. Quit smurfing. You know what? That's okay, Meat Boy. That one was my fault. I'll give you that one. You should, you know, up your speed a little bit, though. Really? Well, the pill sucks a little bit. I'm gonna go through with this, even though it's gonna take one of our spirit hearts. Could be worth it. Was not worth it in the least. Now, I would say probably bottom right. I usually try to just aim on the side that, like, what's the furthest terminal away from the spawn point that looks logical? And that seems to be it for me. Seems to do the trick for the most part. Greed again, which again, I don't mind. Please open up the item pedestal on the secret room, which contains such good stuff as raw liver. Oh, I totally forgot that I have a 1-up. We're in such a good position here. It's comfortable. Unusual, but comfortable. Much like a Snuggie. Don't knock until you try it. Really? Oh, you can't bomb your way out of a boss fight, I guess. You'd think I would know that by now, but you'd be surprised at the things I ought to know by now, yet still don't. I'm assuming we'll get some more red hearts in the future and don't have to worry too much about, you know, being 1 heart down right now. And if we could even get a half heart, that would be even better. And that seems pretty likely to happen one way or the other here. I guess I've given up on second secret rooms, but for that one floor, man, so useful. There's our half-heart interval. And it's gonna be Mom's Heart, which is pretty ideal right now. I did lose a couple of HP there. What are you aiming at, homing bombs? Jesus, that shouldn't go as badly as it did. Well, there's more HP for us to take here. And Mom's Heart, like, it seemed like it took an extra second to leave there. It was kind of like, I think you're gonna need me back in a minute, so... These homing bombs are not working out as well as I would like for a single target boss. But that's okay. Oh, yeah, okay. Starting to get a little scared. Just a little, but a little's more than I'd like. Almost went down a shoal by accident. Let's backtrack slightly here. We could have maybe done something and gone to that boss trap room, but I think that would be a needless risk. I was gonna say like that would be cheesy, but it's not cheesy. It's just it's risky is what it is. All right, so there's our half-heart interval back. Cathedral's gonna be very interesting with no orbitals. That's the other reason maybe it would have been good to keep Isaac, but it's really the homing bombs that are freaking me out a little bit here. They're causing some weird business, but there's not too much crowd control. Like the crowd control that we're gonna have to deal with on the Isaac fight is angel fetuses. That comes late in the fight, and they usually stay pretty close to Isaac, and I want them dead. Obviously, on the blue baby fight, it's more of the same, except there's also flies earlier, but the flies usually stay pretty close, so I don't mind it. Stay close to him, I should say, so they'll still get caught in the explosive damage. I'm a little concerned, though. You know, our HP's not great. The 1-up is very nice. But is it enough? My hunch tells me probably yes, but my body is telling me also yes. Anyway, remember, I can't sing. Careful about that. Don't want to just charge a shot leading into a room. That would be very silly. That is very helpful. 2 spirit hearts. Plus the bombs. Don't forget about those bombs. Those are going to be super useful. I joke, but they actually might be in a situation where, like, lust is chasing me and I don't want to drop a bomb too close to myself. I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. Very easy room for a room that's normally somewhat difficult. Good chain reaction. And another dead end populated by exactly the same enemies that populated the last one. So we'll head downwards this time. Well, good thing I don't have the compass, because that would totally be wasted right here. That's how I like to think positively. Homing bombs. Important to recognize when they help and when they hurt, because I've mostly just been recognizing when they hurt, and that's not fair to anybody, is it? So I think we can still go up as well. I don't know that there's a good chance that we'll find our boss here, because I can't really visualize how this floor looks right now. Very, very poor damage on my part there. Spirit hearts go down the drain, but hey, that's kind of what they're there for at this point. Okay. Yes, but come on. Now you're just being silly. And we got Epic Fetus in addition to Dr. Fetus. Blue Candle never stood a chance. Alright, this is impacting my dodging in a way that I didn't think it would. Thank God for these Spirit Hearts. I think we're still going to be totally fine. And Epic Fetus I prefer, because even though we have homing bombs, you know, we can very easily just do the whole homing thing ourselves here. And man, this fight would be so much easier if I didn't have 3rd level Meat Boy. Starting to really regret that decision. At first I was like, no, that would just be like a useless but cutesy play if I didn't pick up Meat Boy. Or the cube of meat, I should say. Now I'm thinking like that was the right play. To not get that 3rd level cube of meat would actually have saved me enough HP to guarantee me the win here, whereas now I'm struggling. But I didn't need to pick up that HP, but whatever. We did make it work. Let's head down to the next floor. I feel like we're totally safe here, but it's a bit scary. And if I'd known that we'd get Mr. Mega, maybe I wouldn't have gone through with that. And you know what? I will take a little Chad as well. I want those red hearts, man. Keep me alive. Damage upgrade, I don't know if it actually affects us. Growth hormones, I like them, so that's why I took them. But yeah, I don't know if it actually affects us. And I took Spelunker's Hat. Just maybe a second secret room will be good, but I realize I've exhausted all of my potential rerolls here. Where's the fun in that? Got Yum Heart. Well, at least we have something to reroll now. And beyond that, it gave us some extra HP. And beyond that, it would actually be a really good item to take into this boss fight. Well, we can reroll Dad's Key instead. Yeah, it'd be a really good item to take into the boss fight because it would essentially have the damage that we take. Basically like a kind of makeshift version of the wafer. So a bit of a strange run here. I wanted an old school run. I guess in some ways I got it. Come on, don't do the face thing. Just eat the epic fetus shots. Come on, meat boy. Yeah, taking that 3rd level cube of meat. If nothing else, this run has given me pause to think like, you know, it's not always the right decision to take your meat boys. I don't think there's ever been a time when I've willfully like ignored a cube of meat though. I know we could do the reroll by the way, but at this point, yeah, I was very confident the boss would be here, and I'm very, very confident that we're gonna win. I should have taken the Yum Heart with us if we were gonna do that. But what I'm actually gonna do is just, you know, try to win on this one. And if we lose, then I'll go back and pick up Yum Heart. And we'll hurt ourselves and get to a half-heart interval as well, because permanent Polaroid invincibility actually played a pretty major role on that Isaac fight. But I think we're gonna be comfortably uncomfortable here, if that makes sense, you know? We're not in a guaranteed winning position, but we're close enough to feel pretty good about the whole shebang here. Oh man, I knocked my own Mr. Mega Bomb away, and that could have gone sour, but instead, we won. Interesting run. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, click the like button. Helps out a great deal. And of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. But for now, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.